Hello, my dear students. Today I have come with a very beautiful story, The Shepherd's Treasure. Can you tell me the meaning of shepherd? I hope you have guessed it right. Shepherd means a person who tends and rears sheep. Sheep, sheep. A person who tends, takes care of, and rears, brings up sheep. He takes for the grazing, grazing, grazing of the sheep. Sheep, sheep, the animal. So, the shepherd's treasure. So, from the title itself, we can understand that this story is about a shepherd and what is his treasure that we are going to learn while reading the story. A poor shepherd once lived in Iran. So, this story belonged to Iran. Iran. Though uneducated, he was very wise and helpful. So the shepherd, though uneducated, was very wise and helpful. The king decided to meet him in disguise. Disguise means in false custom, taking false identity. The king decided to meet the shepherd in disguise. That means the king didn't want to reveal his own identity of being a king. He wanted to meet him in disguise or in false identity. Now let's read the story. In a village in Iran, there once lived a shepherd. He was very poor. He did not have even a small cottage of his own. He had never been to school or learned to read and write, for there were very few schools in those days. So, we can understand, we can see that the shepherd was uneducated. He was very poor and he was uneducated. He did not even have a small cottage of his own, and due to poverty, he had never been to school or he didn't learn to read and write. So he was uneducated. Though poor and uneducated, this shepherd was very wise. He understood people's sorrows and troubles and helped them face their problems with courage and common sense. Many people came to him for advice. Soon he became famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. The king of that country heard about him and thought of meeting him. So, in spite of being uneducated, the shepherd was very wise. He was very wise. He understood people's sorrows and troubles. Okay, and that's why, being wise, he was able to help other people face their problems with courage. Courage means with bravery and common sense. So many people came to him for taking advice. So he became so famous for his wisdom and friendly nature, his good behavior, that the king of that country also heard about him and he wanted to meet him. The king of that country heard about him and thought of meeting him. Disguised as a shepherd and riding on a mule, one day the king came to the cave where the wise shepherd lived. So, that simple shepherd, in spite of being uneducated, he was so wise that he was able to give advice to other people, and he advised other people to face their problems with courage and common sense. He was so famous that the king also heard about him and the king wanted to meet him. But the king decided to meet him not in real identity. He decided not to meet him as being a king, but he wanted to meet him by taking false identity. That means taking disguise. So the king disguised himself as a shepherd. He took the identity of a shepherd, and riding on a mule, one day the king came to the cave where the wise shepherd lived. So we can see in the picture, yes, here we can see the king had taken the identity of a shepherd, and riding on a mule he had come to visit the shepherd. So as soon as the shepherd saw the traveler coming towards the cave, he rose to welcome him. He took the tired traveler inside the cave, gave him water to drink and a share of his own meager meal. The king rested for the night in the cave and was greatly impressed by the shepherd's hospitality and wise conversation. So the shepherd couldn't understand that the traveler was actually not a shepherd, he was actually the king. He couldn't understand, he couldn't realize. He just did his normal gesture. He just welcomed the guest and he took the tired traveler inside the cave, gave him water to drink and share of his own meager. Meager means own simple and little meal. The king rested for the night in the cave and was greatly impressed by the shepherd's hospitality. Hospitality means the gesture of welcoming a guest is called hospitality. The gesture of taking care of the guest is called hospitality. And he was also greatly impressed by his wise conversation. Without knowing the fact that this traveler was the king, the shepherd just behaved normally. That means the shepherd used to behave in such way with all the other persons. Though still tired, the king decided to depart the next morning. He said, "Many thanks for your kindness to a poor traveler. I have a long way to go. Permit me to leave." Looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "Thank you, your majesty, for paying me the compliment of a visit." Though the king was tired, the king decided to depart. Depart means to leave the place. To leave the place the next day. The king decided to depart the next day or to leave the place the next morning. So he just greeted thanks to the shepherd for his kindness, saying that thank you for your kindness to a poor traveler. He didn't reveal his identity. He just gave his identity as a poor traveler. He told that I have a long way to go, so permit me to leave. Give me permission to leave. Now, looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "This is very important. Thank you, your majesty, for paying me the compliment of a visit." Now, majesty is normally or generally greeted to the king or to the person who is in a superior position or who is in a authoritarian position. So here majesty is greeted to the king. So from that line we can understand that the shepherd understood the fact that he was not a poor common traveler, actually he was the king. Now, how did he understand? The king was astonished as well as pleased. What is the meaning of astonished? Yes, astonished means surprised. The king was astonished, surprised, and also pleased, seeing his wisdom, that without even mentioning, the shepherd just disclosed or understood or realized his real identity of being a king. He is indeed very wise. He thought to himself, I need people like him to work for me. And the king appointed this humble shepherd the governor of a small district. So the king was so impressed that he thought that he needed such type of wise person for administration, and so he appointed that humble shepherd. Humble means simple. Humble shepherd as the governor of a small district. Although he rose to power and dignity, the shepherd remained as humble as ever. In spite of getting such power and dignity and respect, the shepherd remained as simple as he was before. People loved and honored him for his wisdom, sympathy, and goodness. He was kind and just to one and all. His fame as a fair and wise governor soon spread throughout the country. So, taking wise decision and fair decision was nothing new for him. And after becoming the governor of a district, his fame just spread throughout the country. Now the governors of other provinces grew terribly jealous of him. Other provinces means other area. The governors of other districts or other areas, they grew very much, terribly means very much jealous of him, and began to talk to the king against him. They said he is very dishonest and keeps for himself part of the money that he collects as tax from the people. Why did he always carry with him, they added, an iron chest? Perhaps he carried in it the treasure that he had secretly collected. So, it was quite obvious that he was a simple and humble shepherd, and the king just appointed him the governor of a district. So, the other governors of other provinces, they were terribly jealous of him, and they just started talking wrong things about him to the king. They started talking to the king against him. So they just reported and complained to the king that he is very dishonest, and he just keeps for himself a certain part of money which he collects as tax from the people. And they also reported to the king that he always carried an iron chest with him. Now, there must be the money that he collects, he just put the money, or he just kept the money in that iron chest, and he always carries that iron chest with him. So, this is a question, what does he carry in that iron chest? So, they are just expecting that perhaps he carried in it the treasure that he had secretly collected. Secretly collected means by the means of illegal way. After all, they said mockingly he was an ordinary shepherd and could behave no better. So they just started humiliating the shepherd and degrading the shepherd, telling the king that he was actually, in originality, he was just an ordinary shepherd and he could behave no better. Okay, I hope up to this you have understood the story. I hope you are enjoying. So I'm stopping here today. I will come back with the rest of the part in the next class. Till then, thank you, and if you have any doubt, you can please ask me. Okay, then I'm stopping. Thank you for attending the class.